mura nun, di ba? Yung nilalagyan ng ulam, pwede mong itali yun sa kamay mo. Kasi ang purpose lang naman ng guantes, para yung kamay mo ay hindi malagyan ng bacteria o ng virus.
Yes.
So, takpan mo yung kamay mo ng plastic. Lagyan mo ng plastic na ano lang, yung simpleng plastic. Oo. Tapos, dito sa mask natin, yung tissue paper, dalawang
Yes.
Dalawa. Tapos, iganon mo. I-stapler mo yung rubber band, iganon mo, pwede po. Kasi napakahirap na talagang bawat Manilenyo ay marating agad ng tulong ng ating gobyerno. So habang wala po tayo, let us self-improvise, Your Honor. Thank you.
Actually, napanood ko yung sa CNN, yung kapag ikaw ay umubo hanggang saan umabot yung, gumawa sila po ng demonstration. Kapag ikaw po ay umubo at hindi ho tinatakpan ng inyong bibig, hanggang 8 feet po aabutin. Kapag kayo po ay umubo at ginamit yung inyong kamay lang, bare hands, meron pa rin pong tatalsik, lulusot. Tapos marami po may iwan sa kamay. Diba? Kapag ito pong ginamit, kasi sabi na dito mas konti po yung kumakalat. Pero, nandito naman po. Ang pinakamabisa po, dun sa dinemonstrate nila, tissue paper. Tatakpan lang po nyo yung inyo po mga bibig kapag kayo po ay bumabahin o umuubo ng tissue paper. Then dispose of the tissue paper. Yun po, siguro mga 2 days ago ko pong napanood yun sa CNN. So with that,
Your Honor, I move that we close the period of discussion and debate.
there's a motion to close the period of discussion and debate. Is there any objection? I see none. Motion is carried.
I move to dispense with the period of amendment.
There's a motion to dispense with the period of amendments. Is there any objection? I see none. Motion is carried.
I move to approve the resolution authorizing the use of 990,000 pesos for the purchase of personal protection equipment gear out of the unprogrammed purchases of the 70% mitigation fund of the local disaster risk reduction and management fund under fiscal year 2020 appropriations ordinance subject to style.
There's a motion presented by the majority floor leader to approve a resolution as stated by the majority floor leader. Is there any second to the motion? Seconded by Councilor Nieva, Fajardo, Junicio, Alfonso Huson, Peter Ong, Daniel Dave Tan, Numero 1 Lim, Edward Tan, Benaventura Quimpo, Nieto Rodriguez, Ali Barbar, Reyes, Villanueva, Luisito Chua, Reyes Ortega, Isip, Hison, Borromeo Yupanco, Lacuna Leilani, Marie Veloso, Lacuna Salvador Philip Uy, Castañeda, and Quintos Wardi. Is there any objection? I see none. Said resolution is now approved. Before we continue, recess is declared by the chair.
request the Honorable Councilor from the 3rd District, Honorable Terence Alibarbar, be recognized by the Chair.
Honorable Terence Alibarbar from the 3rd District is
Majority Floor
recognized.
Leader. Thank you, Your Honor. I would just like to make a manifestation that inclusion of the Committee on Franchise on item number 3 for committee hearing purposes. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Honorable Alibarbar. Mr. Majority Floor Leader.
Your Honor, I yield to the manifestation of the Honorable Councilor. Your Honor, we have here another resolution. Your Honor, for referral, Your Honor, to the Committee on Ways and Means is an ordinance granting a 10% amusement tax exemption on the fundraising show entitled Music and the New Faces of 2020 to be held on February 14, 2020, pursuant to Section 192 of the Local Government Code, authored by the Honorable Joey Hison III and Leilani Marie Lacuna. Your Honor, I move that we refer the said ordinance to the Committee on Ways and Means.
There's a motion to refer the said draft ordinance to the Committee on Ways and Means. There being no objection, motion is approved.
Your Honor, we have here a resolution giving the highest commendation to the leadership of the City Government of Manila for saving the general public from exploitation by unscrupulous traders guided by Republic Act Number 7394 or the Consumer Act of the Philippines, principally authored by the Honorable Peter M. Ong. Your Honor, before we recognize the principal author, may I request the Secretary to please read the content of the said resolution.
Mr. Secretary.
Whereas Article 52 of RA 7394 or the Consumers Act of the Philippines bans unfair or unconscionable sales, act, or practice and prohibits sellers from exploiting buyers based on physical or mental infirmity, ignorance, illiteracy, lack of time, or the general conditions of the environment or surroundings. Whereas complaints of overpricing also reached the office of the mayor, prompting the local chief executive to issue a warning to pharmacies and medical suppliers not to take advantage of the sudden spike in the demand for surgical masks or face penalties. Whereas elements of the Manila Police District Special Mayor's Reaction Team, MPD SMART, and the local government's Bureau of Permits raided several stores in Bambang and Remigio Streets in Rizal Avenue and 999 Mall in Divisoria, which resulted in the arrests of several unscrupulous merchants. Whereas following the Department of Health, DOH, announcement of the first confirmed case of the 2019 novel coronavirus acute respiratory disease in the country, the public has raced to buy filtration masks only to be turned down by many pharmacies whose supplies had quickly run out. Whereas the swift and decisive act of the Honorable Mayor Francisco Escomoreno de Mogosa in the ensuing dispatch of elements of the SMART and the Bureau of Permits should not be left unnoticed, a testament that we now have an existing and caring government in our beloved city. Now therefore be it resolved by the City Council of Manila to give, as it hereby gives, the highest commendation to the leadership of the City Government of Manila for saving the general public from exploitation by unscrupulous traders guided by Republic Act Number 7394 or the Consumer Act of the Philippines. And be it further resolved that copies of this resolution be furnished to the Honorable Mayor Francisco Escomoreno de Mogoso, the Chief of SMART, Police Major Rosalino P. Ibay Jr., and the Director of the Bureau of Permits, Levi C. Facundo.
Your Honor, before we open the period of discussion and debate, may we request the Honorable Councilor from the 1st District, Peter M. Ong, be recognized for his sponsorship speech.
Honorable Peter M. Ong is recognized.
Magandang tanghali po, Mr. Chair. Ito po ay isang simpleng resolution upang i-comment at i-congratulate po ang City of Manila sa pangunguna po ng ating butihing Mayor Isko Moreno sa mabilis na agarang action po sa pagkilos sa kasagsagan po ng pag-announce po ng ating DOH tungkol po sa coronavirus. Dahil dito po ay natasan po niya ang SMART at ang pamunuan po ng business permit laban po sa mga pasasamantalang negosyante sa ating sa Maynila na sinasamantala ang mga ganitong sitwasyon na agaran namang sinunod at hinuli ang mga pasamantalang mga negosyanteng ito. Dahil po dito, napawi ang agam-agam ng mga namimili at ng mga mamayan ng Maynila. Dahil po sa kaguluhan nga po sa pagbili ng mga face mask at sa mga iba pong mga kagamitan. Yun lang po, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Peter M.O. Mr. Majority Floor Leader.
Your Honor, I move to open the period of discussion and debate.
There is a motion to open the period of discussion and debate. There being no objection, motion is approved. Ito pong resolution na ito ay with respect to commending the leadership of the city government of Manila through the valiant efforts of our Honorable Mayor Francisco Escomo Dumogoso, kasama po ang ating Chief of SMART, Major Rosalino Ibay Jr. at ang ating Director of Permits, Levi C. Facundo. Ito pong pangyayari na ito ay ang incidents po ng overpricing ay nagaganap po sa District 2 and 3, in particular District 3 sa Bambang, sa Santa Cruz. At ito po napapanood po natin sa balita at ang dami pong nagre-report. Nung panahon po na nagkaroon po ng balita na meron pong nCoV virus scare dito po sa Maynila, doon po nagsimula po yung overpricing. At napapanood po natin sa balita at nakikita po natin sa social media. Kaya hinihikayat po natin ang ating mga kababayan dito po sa Maynila at in particular kami po sa District 3, kami po ay nakikiusap doon po sa ating mga negosyante sa District 3 sa Bambang na hindi naman po kayo po inilalahat. Meron po kasing mga reports na ang iba pong mga medical supplies ay nagsasamantala dito po sa nCoV scare. So nakikiusap po kami na sana po hindi na po ito mangyari dahil ang ating syudad ng Maynila sa pamuno po ng ating kagalang-galang na alkalde, Mayor Isko Moreno, ay nakabantay po sa lahat po ng mga tindahan para hindi na po ito maulit. At tayo rin po ay since nagkakaubusan na po ng face mask at ito po nga ang cause ng overpricing sa mga ilang mga nagsasamantalang mga negosyante, tayo rin po ay nagpapasalamat dun po sa ating mga kasamahang mga Chinese na nabalitaan ko po meron pong grupo ng Chinese doon po sa Lido de Paris at yung iba po sa Bambang na nagbibigay po ng libreng face mask. Katulad po ng ginawa po ng ating Yorme Isko Moreno kasama po ang pamunuan po ng siyudad ng Maynila na tayo po ay nagbigay po ng napakaraming face mask sa mga barangay, bawat barangay dito po sa Maynila at pati po sa mga health centers. Meron din po mga private citizens na mga Chinese na nagbibigay po ng libreng face mask sa Lido de Paris at sa Bambang. Tayo po ay nagpapasalamat po sa inyo. Mr. Majority Floor Leader.
Gusto ko lang pong dagdagan na alam po ninyo, pagka panahon po ng ganitong mga sakuna o delubyo, dapat hindi po to ginagawang panahon para samantalahan pagsamantalahan ang mga kababayan po natin. Bagkus dapat po, bilang Pilipino, dapat nagtutulong-tulong tayo at nagsasama-sama dahil tayo po lahat apektado po dito eh. Doon sa mga kababayan po natin na nananamantala, pwede po nating i-report. Hindi lamang po dito sa City of Manila, pwede rin silang mai-report sa DTI para po sa kaalaman ng lahat. Nang sa ganun, mapatungan sila ng kaukulan na parusa kung ano man po ang kanilang mga nilabag. So,
Honorable Dr. Irma Alfonso Huso is recognized.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. Your Honor, gusto ko lamang pong malaman kasi hanggang ngayon maraming pa pong nag-overprice kasi ang daming bumibili at naghahanap pa rin dahil natatakot nga yung mga tao. So kung meron pong mga ganitong instances, saan po natin, bukod sa SMART, saan tayo pwedeng magreklamo, Your Honor?
DTI po, Department of Trade and Industry, yung kanina po binanggit ko. Kasi sila po yung nag-check, nagmo-monitor ng mga price dito po sa mga ganitong klase pong produkto.
Okay. So, ang dapat pong gawin ng kababayan natin, kapag nalalaman nila na overpricing yun, they have to get the name of the store, not necessarily the proprietor, is it? So, kailangan makuha yung address.
Pinaka-evidence ng overpricing, yung receipt na inisyu po. Dahil yun ang nakalagay dun sa receipt. Baka mamaya, nagbayad kayo, let's say 250, tapos ilalagay lang nila sa receipt 100. So magreklamo kayo. So kung anong binayad ninyo dapat, yun din ang ilagay nila dun sa resibo nila. Dahil kundi pandaraya rin po yun.
Nice. Nagtitinda, o 250 ang isang peraso. So malalaman nila na sobrang mahal to, 250 isang peraso. So they won't buy anymore. Aatras sila, pero mag-ano sa akin, magme-message, Doktora, itong nag-overprice. 250 isang piraso. Pero hindi sila bumili, hindi sila tumuloy ng bumili. Kasi sobrang ang mahal, Your Honor.
Normally, may mga hotline naman po yan para ma-check po Pero syempre, wala po talagang pinakamatinding ebidensya kung hindi yung resibo. Kasi pwede po, pag natunugan, biglang maging iba presyo So ano po magiging resibo? Pwede pong i-deny Hearsay po kasi, yung kunyari, halimbawa galing sa atin, na hindi naman po tayo yung personal na nakakaalam. Hearsay po yun.
So, Your Honor, siguro ako kailangan bumili para meron ako resibo. Sige, Your Honor, thank you. Thank you.
Opo, and just to add, ang malungkot po dito sa nangyayari po ngayon, bagamat mayroong overpricing, ang ating mga kababayan dito po sa Maynila at ay madalas po na pupersa na bumili kahit overpriced. Dahil nga po may NCOV scare. Nagsimula po yan dun sa Taal Volcano and then sinundan po tayo ng NCOV scare. Dahil simula pa lang po nung pagsabog po ng Taal Volcano, nagkaroon na po ng overpricing doon sa face mask dahil po doon sa ash. So, sumunod po yung NCOV scare. Kaya, syempre, minsan po, madalas, pinangangalagahan po natin ang ating kaligtasan, ang ating buhay. So, kahit po minsan overpriced, napipersa po yung ating mga kababayan na bilhin dahil nga po natatakot na magkasakit. Magkasakit sila o ang kanilang pamilya. Kaya nga po ito po hindi po maganda itong mga ginagawa po nating mga ibang kasamahan po dito sa Maynila. Ito po actually profiteering. Ito po isang criminal act. So, pag ang isang tindahan po ay may nag-report po na isang purchaser, bumili po doon, kahit po walang resibo, siya po tumistigo, gumawa ng affidavit, sinabi niya po na ang presyo po kasi ay isa lang po dapat under Retail Price Bulletin published on September 30, 2019. Lahat po ng face masks sa buong Pilipinas, same price po yan. So pag ang isang purchaser pumunta po kunyari po dun sa isang medical supply sa Bambang, bumili po, Madalas po pila-pila po yan. Nakikita ko sa TV, sa Facebook, pila-pila po sila. Maghintay na ilang oras. Pagdating po doon, babayaran po ng overprice at nireport po ito sa DTI. Gumawa po ng affidavit. Sinabi niya po na ganito po yung presyo. I-compare po doon sa bulletin, sa presyo doon po sa retail price list ng DTI. Ito po pwede na po mag-file po ng kaso for profiteering. So subject po sa criminal case yung retailer at pwede po makansela at makakansela po ang kanilang permit dito po sa Maynila at pwede po silang maban ng DTI. Mr. Majority Floor Leader.
Your Honor, I move that we, mukhang wala na pong magtatanong, I move that we close the period of discussion and debate.
There is a motion to close the period of discussion and debate. There being no objection, motion is approved.
Your Honor, I move that we dispense with the period of amendment.
There is a motion to dispense with the period of amendments. There being no objection, motion is approved.
Your Honor, I move that we approve resolution giving the highest commendation to the leadership of the City Government of Manila for saving the general public from exploitation by unscrupulous traders guided by Republic Act number 7394 or the Consumer Act of the Philippines.
There's a motion to approve a resolution giving the highest commendation to the leadership of the City Government of Manila for saving the general public from exploitation by unscrupulous traders guided by Republic Act number 7394 or the Consumer Act of the Philippines, authored by Honorable Peter M. Ong, Honorable Joel R. Chua, Majority Floor Leader. There being no objection, the resolution is approved.
Your Honor, may I request the principal author to be recognized by the Chair.
Honorable Peter M. Ong is recognized.
Mr. Chair, maraming salamat po. I manifest po sa lahat po ng mga kasamahan ko, mga konsyal na rito po ngayon, ay sana po masama po sa co-author po. Yun lang po, maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Honorable Peter Ong. Mr. Secretary, please take note of the manifestation of Honorable Peter Ong. Mr. Majority Floor Leader.
Your Honor, we have here in receipt of a letter from the Chief of Staff, Mr. Cesar Chavez, requesting for an ordinance as per request of Miss Kuledesma. Your Honor, I move for request of Miss Kuledesma for tax relief. Your Honor, I move that we refer the said letter request to the Committee on Ways and Means.
There's a committee to refer the aforesaid letter to the Committee on Ways and Means. There being no objection, the motion is approved.
Your Honor, before we lift the suspension of the rules, gusto ko lang pong inform yung mga kasama po natin dito sa konseho na pag may mga na-refer pong letter sa inyo, pag nag-submit po kayo ng committee report, dapat po may corresponding resolution or ordinance. Dahil ang pinaaprubahan po natin dito, resolution or ordinance, not the report. So, please take note of that para at least guided po tayong lahat.
Thank you, Mr. Majority Floor Leader.
Your Honor, I move that we lift the suspension of the rules.
There's a motion to lift the suspension of the rules. There being no objection, motion is approved.
Your Honor, there being no more matters to be discussed or tackled in the agenda, Your Honor, I move that we adjourn.
There's a motion to adjourn. Session is adjourned.